What up, Jippers? L plays back once again for some more No Man's Sky and our beautiful space adventures. And we're back on this beautiful red planet that we found in the last episode. I'm kind of in love with this place, guys. Like, I can't get enough of it. It's just so freaking cool. There's like planets orbiting it, but close enough to look super cool. There's really weird and interesting like terrain everywhere. The creatures are freaky as hell. Look at... He looks like a weird duck-billed platypus with butterfly wings. I don't even know how to explain this kind of stuff, guys. But there's some really cool stuff as well. The weird bioluminescent cow thing. Yeah, there's a lot of really cool stuff here. And of course, the lovely grass, the two-tone grass, which is my favourite thing of all time. But we're not going to be here for too long today because I have a mission. We actually have an objective that I'm definitely going to complete. I know I always say I'm going to do something, and then I get sidetracked by all the pretty things because that's how playing this game goes for me, guys. I'm like, oh, we should do... Oh, look at that thing over there. That's nice. And that's kind of it. And I'm going to try and take less pictures as well because I know we've got a lot of new people on the channel at the moment, and... they're not used to watching someone who takes as many pictures in the game as me, which I'm sure is a bit maddening to new people. So I'm going to try and dial it down a little bit, but I'm still going to take a picture if I see something that looks particularly lovely. But I'll try and do most of my picture taking between episodes, just so it's a little bit more smoother for you guys to join along. Whoa, she looks cool as hell. I've just come back from Chessington World of Adventures. I went on a real-life adventure to Chessington World of Adventures for 2 days, like stayed in a hotel and stuff. And I didn't realise, like, we booked it, and obviously there's, like, cool rides and fun stuff to do there. But I didn't realise there's, like, a zoo and stuff there, and, like, a sea life centre and everything. So I've actually just come back from seeing loads of really cool, like, creatures and animals in real life. So I'm on a bit of a, like, excitement high at the moment. I'm all adventured out, but now I'm kind of looking forward to coming back home and... having a bit more of a relaxed adventure sitting in my comfy chair. In my cockpit, shall we say. Ooh, look at this tree. That looks cool. That is so weird. Like this, I don't tend to see many beautiful lush planets. Whoa, this guy is just killing everything. And there's a big birdie. Aha! Oh, that is a really freaking big birdie. Look at this thing. I've only got one more creature to find on the planet after that. Oh, that's cool as hell. Oh my gosh, that thing is freaking ginormous. Look at the wingspan on that. Oh, that's really cool. Oh, they're like playing together. Man, that's mesmerizing. Oh, there's 3 of them now. 4 of them, what the heck? What's going on? They're multiplying. Oh, that is so cool. I'm just watching them like fly over my head like that. Oh, this game has so many of those cool little moments. Like, that's why I love it so much. That planet over there looks really nice as well. Let's get this Plutonium. Oh, my mission. Before I started jibber-jabbering on once again, the mission that we're definitely going to achieve today, no matter what happens, even if I have to edit this video and, like, come back to it because I forget or something, we're going to go back to my home planet. I want to... Oh, actually, I kind of want to make this my home planet, but we've been here a lot, so I don't know if that's a good idea. I want to go... Yeah, okay, fine. We'll go back... I'm going to go back to my home planet. My actual home planet that I've started making a home on, built a little rudimentary base, and I'm going to drop a signal booster and so everyone watching can find the coordinates and know where my base is and all that good stuff. And if you want to come and leave like a comm station or something, please feel free to go and do that. I'll try and drop in. I'm not going to be there very often because I am a tourist. I like to explore beautiful world after beautiful world. That is what I love about the game. Some people just don't understand that. They're like, yeah, great, you found a really pretty planet, but what else is there to do other than take pictures or have a look? And I'm like... Do you say that when you see the Mona Lisa? You know, like when you see the Amazon rainforest. You know, when you see the Great Wall of China. When you see all of the most beautiful, incredible things that the world has to offer. Do you just say, yeah, but it really just looks cool? I'm like, yeah, it looks so freaking cool. Like that's what I love. I just love exploring and finding beautiful looking stuff and like cool little moments and cool little creatures and things that I haven't seen before. Like that. For me is the game. Like that's what I love. It's that exploration, that sense of wonder, like wherever I go. That's what I enjoy about the game so much. Some people don't. Some people are like, yeah, but I need a mission, I need a story, I need something to do. And there is all of that stuff in the game, but I just tend to not do it too much because I like just finding all the cool pretty things. Like that's what I love to do. I love walking around, experiencing all of this stuff, seeing all the cool little jippers flying around. And finding like beautiful planets. That's kind of what keeps me going in the game, like even after all this time. And I don't think I'd ever get bored of that. So yeah, I mean, that's it for me, guys. But we are going to go back to the home place. I am going to drop a comms ball. Not a comms ball. Signal booster. That's the word. That's the word I'm looking for. Jip myself. It's been a long day, guys. I've been adventuring. I've been out of the house. It's a big thing for me. Yeah, so we're going to drop that, and then you guys can come and visit me. But I also need to start going back there because I do really want to build a base now in this series. And I don't know how much time we've got left before next drops. So we need to get a move on with that. I know that's something I need to do. I need to buck my ideas up. I need to stop jipping myself. I need to go there and I need to start building a base. And I do really want to do that. I think I still need to do some of the missions though, which is a bit of a bummer. I've done them like this. I guess this would be what, like my 3rd time. I'm trying to remember how many times I've done the base missions. I've done them a couple of times. Can we just take a moment to appreciate how cool this guy is with his little horns? He's almost like the Triceratops things. That Triceratops I found, it must have been quite a couple of episodes back. Whoa. So this is one of those rare exceptions where I'm going to take a picture. Oh boy. I'm glad I did take a picture. Look at that place. This game is so cool. Like, I don't like that. This is the kind of stuff that I love. I love just finding beautiful things. I am going to try cranking the fog up because I've seen a lot of pictures going around from you guys actually on Twitter at the moment with like super high fog levels, and I've been like, I don't know, there is something about that look that is really freaking cool. So we're gonna try some high fog pictures just to kind of see what they look like. Oh wow, that's really freaking pretty. This is the only picture that I'm going to take in this episode, I think, so don't worry too much. Well, this is the only, like, place that I'm going to stop and take a picture, at least. I'll probably take a couple to get it right, but... Oh, yeah, the fog does look really cool, doesn't it? That looks kind of weird. That planet in the background looks a little bit like Earth, like that. Anyway, right, that's enough picture taking. Do we want to stop? Do we want to try and find the last creature, or do we want to head back home now? I guess if I'm just going to fly to a station and teleport... Whoa! Hello! How is this guy so freaking huge? Oh, he's the one with a weird, creepy banana face with, like, blobs in, isn't he? Yeah. Don't tell me about my life support, boy. Let's use the power canister. Where's the last little jipper? We've only got one left, and then I can make the buckaroonies. I think I've only got one left anyway. Let's have a look. Yeah, 9 out of 10 creatures discovered. Come on. Oh, I've not been uploading. Oh, that's because I was offline before. Let me upload all of this stuff. There we go. Where's my creature? I bet it's going to be... Oh, I wonder if it will be a cave-dwelling creature or something like that. It's definitely... Oh, it could be a flying one as well. The flying ones always get me. I always get gypped. I don't know about you guys. Like, whenever I try to find the last creature, it always takes me way longer than I thought it would. But also, like, it always tends to be either in a cave or in the sky. That's how they get you. That's how they get you, guys. You're just looking around for it. Whoa, there's a weird creature noise that I've not heard before. There's one that's just like... There are so many creatures on this place. Oh, guys, I don't know, like... Should I make this my home planet from now on? I don't know. I'm really digging this planet. I think I'm going to have to do that. I really do think we're going to have to do that, aren't we? Alright. Okay, yeah, I think I'm doing it. I think I'm going to go ahead and do it. Like, the more time I spend here, the more I love it. I'm just going to go for it. I'm going to go find a home base. I'm going to put a base down, and when you come back, you're going to have the signal coordinates for this planet so you can come and visit. So I'll see you in a sec. Okay, we're back. I've found a home base, and I've made this place my home planet. And for the first time ever, I've not tried to rename the planet. I've not tried to rename any of the creatures when I make it my home base. I just want this left untouched, exactly as it was, exactly as the game intended it to be, because, I don't know, there's something pretty special about this planet, and I kind of just... I don't want to interfere with it in any sort of way. So this is going to be my new home planet. I don't think I'm going to move again at all. Definitely not in this update. When next comes along, who knows what's going to happen. But this is going to be my home world for the foreseeable future, for sure. So now let's drop a signal booster together so that we can grab my coordinates. And you guys can come and visit and leave a comm station and all of that good stuff. Where do I want to put this? I want to put it somewhere, like, out of the way. Can I put it... just here? Yeah, that sounds sensible. There we go. That's the coordinates for this planet for everybody to see. Should I screenshot that? I guess so. I can screenshot it and share it on Twitter. Hopefully no one comes here and like wrecks the place for me. But yeah, there we go. We've got it. That's our home base. We did it. Mission accomplished. That was the only one mission I wanted to achieve. And we've actually done it. So I'm quite pleased with myself right now. Obviously, I need to actually build the base. So yeah, I need to like... I want to build a really good base. That's something I've never done. So I'm going to try and work on that off camera. I think I've said that already before. But then next news happened. A Waking Titan happened. And I got sidetracked from playing the game. But I'm definitely going to try and do that over the next couple of weeks at least. Before next is up, we're going to have a good base for sure. But now... we need to go to another planet because we've been on this planet for way too long. And I've got that urge to go and see what else is out there in the universe. How far away are we? Is there a moon? Oh, is there like a little tiny moon near my planet? That would be super cool. Moons tend to be like, when you find a good moon, there's just nothing that beats that. They're so freaking cool. Is this undiscovered? Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. So this is the space flight for anyone who hasn't... dropped in on No Man's Sky for a long time. They've kind of they've improved the textures and the graphics a little bit with the last couple of updates. Space combat is much better than it was originally now. I'm rubbish at combat, so I'm probably not a good person to try and showcase it. But it's definitely been improved quite a lot. There's even a rocket launcher, which I don't have on this ship. But that was really cool. Like, when I had a ship that had that, that was my favourite thing. You can just shoot little homing missiles, and it was super fun. So that's something I'm going to do as well. I'm going to get the rocket launcher upgrade up and running on this ship. On this little shipper-jipper. Charred planet. Okay, have I been to a charred planet? It feels like ages since I've been to a charred planet. Some of these look really cool, actually, with the red globule sphere things. And if you haven't seen them before, that probably sounds super weird. But basically, there are these like weird red plant things, like trees that have huge, like pussy red liquid balls that spin around in them. On some planets, like not always, but when you do find them, it's always on a hot planet, and they look really freaking cool. They almost look like lava lamps. I don't know, like something pretty cool about the way they look. Oh, this place is very charred. Undetected flora, non-existent fauna. Holy moly, it's a barren. I've not had a barren planet in so like that. You know that's weird when you haven't found a barren planet in so long. That feels like something special. I've been finding so many beautiful lush planets, and even when I do find like a hot planet or something, it normally has cool creatures and stuff. That's crazy. Oh well, we found a barren. We're gonna go find another planet. Don't worry. I'm not going to have this as the only other planet we explore today, that's for sure. I'm going to hop in right now, so I'll come back once we've got to another planet. And hopefully, it's a good one. Okay, here we go. We're about to land on another planet in the same system, and this is classed as an overgrown planet, which sounds great. I'm hoping it's going to be cool. So let's see. Fingers crossed, guys. It's very blue from up here. So that could mean water, or it could mean... Ooh, that looks like water to me, right? Are we going to have an ocean planet? It sure looks like it. We've got a nice big island there at least, so let's hope we can land there without getting in too much trouble. I love coming down through the clouds like that. I don't know, there's something pretty cool about that. Okay, I'm going to land right here. On this little purple patch. Nailed it. Nailed it! 10 out of 10 landing. Ooh. Okay, okay, this is interesting. It's not very grassy, but there's... Oh, I heard something splashing. Hello? Oh, the music when you touch down. Ah, feels good. Feels good. All right, what do we got? Any little jippers down here? I'm onto you. Wait, I need to scan the planet. I missed what it said. Wasn't paying attention. Common flora, deficient of fauna. That is a little... Oh. Does deficient mean there's absolutely none? Or does it just mean there's hardly any? I think deficient means none, right? It's an ambiguous word. It could mean hardly any, or it could mean none at all. I think in the context of this game, it means there's no fauna, right? Which is a bit of a shame. But this is quite an interesting looking planet, though, right? There is a lot of ocean here, for sure. Oh, I thought that was a giant creature, but it's my ship. I thought it was like a giant crab or something. We got some trees. Let's have a look at the trees, at least. I'll have a little walk around, and we'll see what kind of cool plant life we've got. I'm hoping the grass like thickens up a little bit. It's a bit patchy over here. Poor little plant's gone a bit bald. I like to imagine when I find places like this that the planet's temperature rose too high at some point, or this one's radioactive. So maybe like this was once a lush, bountiful planet full of creatures and life, and then the radiation like killed everything, and there's just a few like of the hardy trees left. You know, like the trees that their roots go super far down, and they've managed to cling on to life or whatever. What was that down there? That looked weird. What is that? Oh, it's just one of those little blob rock things. The way I said blob rock then made me think of Bob Ross. I think I've seen a Bob Ross No Man's Sky video, actually. Now that I say that, I'm pretty sure that exists on YouTube somewhere. If you don't believe me, type in Bob Ross No Man's Sky and tell me if I just made that up or if it's actually a thing. If it's not a thing, then I dreamed it. Oh, it's speaking of dreams, I had a really, like, a super realistic dream the other day. And I cried in the dream. And I woke up feeling, like, genuinely like I'd been crying. This is so lame. This is such a lame thing to say. I had a dream that basically I met all of the team from Hello Games. So Sean was there, Ines was there, and then I was basically meeting them all. I can't, like, it was weird. You know, like when you kind of half remember bits of a dream, but not like the whole thing. And I was out somewhere at some sort of event. I don't know, maybe some like almost like they do like if a park opens up or something like that kind of thing, where they have like there was like a barbecue on and there's a little bar where you can buy drinks out on the field and there's loads of people around and like music playing and stuff, but kind of like a low-key thing. Anyway, I was at this like weird event in some random field, and that's where I happened to meet them. I don't know why, I don't know what the story was behind this. It's a dream, it doesn't have to make sense, but I met all of them there, and when I met Bulam, I started crying. I got too overwhelmed and I started crying. And it felt so real. It was so weird. And that's like super weird because like that's not the kind of thing that I would do in real life. Like I would get super excited. Of course I'd be like, incredibly excited. But I don't really get emotional about things like that. I don't know. Like sometimes I'm not a robot. Like I can I know like when things are emotional or whatever. But like my reaction to stuff like that isn't. I'm not the kind of person that would like get so overwhelmed and start crying with happiness or something. I'd just be like super hyped and excited and having a great time. But in the dream, I just got like super emotional when I met Bu, and I started crying in front of all of them, and they were kind of like, oh no, it's fine, quiet. And then we were like laughing and stuff. And then we went back to like some weird, I think it was like a caravan-y type trailer type thing, where they were all staying for some reason at this little like festival event that we were at, and they let me have a preview of Next, and I was sitting in there like with them, and obviously like, I said to them, I was like, obviously I won't record anything here because of blah, blah, blah. And it was so weird, you know, like those dreams, they're just like so immersive. Anyway, I'm like in this trailer with all of the crew from like Hello Games just sitting there playing like a preview build of No Man's Sky Next, like before anyone else knew anything about it or saw anything to do with it. And the weird thing is, like, I just remember being like, I remember like crying and getting overwhelmed when I met Bu in the dream. I remember like meeting them all, going to the trailer, and I remember being super excited and playing Next. And like, but in my mind, like trying to think back to the dream, I can't think at all what the gameplay was like. Like I can't picture anything at all that I saw from the game. But I remember in the dream I was playing it for a bit with them and just thinking like, this is so surreal, this is incredible. Oh, that looks nice. Like I just remember thinking this is like the happiest moment of my life. Like this is incredible. Like in the dream, you know, like when everything's just like 10 times like real life, and I couldn't believe it. And I was playing it. Like I remember, like in the dream, it felt like I was playing it for ages with them, and we were all talking and laughing. But then, like when I woke up, I was trying to think, because I was curious. You know, I was curious to think what in my dream Next would be like to see what in my mind I had obviously been thinking about it. And I think this was all because like there's been so much No Man's Sky stuff going on. That I've been thinking about it and making videos about it. It's been like my life for the last couple of weeks, so obviously that was on my mind when I went to sleep. But yeah, like I cannot remember at all what the game was like in my dream. Like I have no idea, and it really bugged me. Like I remembered everything in such vivid detail. Like I remembered meeting them. I remember like I don't just remember like crying in the dream. Like I felt it. Like when I woke up, I felt like I'd been like emotionally drained, like cried and overwhelmed and stuff. It was super bizarre, but I just can't remember what the game was like, so that sucks. I was hoping like I'd remember, because then I'd know like subconsciously in my dream what No Man's Sky would look like, and I guess that would be quite cool. But yeah, I don't know. I guess basically my brain is telling me that I'm far too excited about this game, and I probably need to like get out more or something. Which I've been doing. I went to Chessington World of Adventures and I had some real life adventures. And I'm going to Comic-Con tomorrow actually. So I'm recording this on, what day is it today? Thursday. You're probably going to see it tomorrow. So you'll see this tomorrow, which will be Friday. And I'll either be at Comic-Con or I'll have like just got back from Comic-Con. So I am doing some fun real life stuff as well. I wonder if there'll be any No Man's Sky merch that I can snag while I'm at Comic-Con. Oh, that's like, I so want to cosplay now as the like the box art travelers. Like they look so freaking cool, like so retro sci-fi, but they're like beautiful and vibrant, not like boring space astronauts that you've seen a million times. Like that is going to be such a cool thing to cosplay. So I might try and, obviously not for tomorrow, but I might try and like pull together a cosplay, of course, of the orange one from the front cover, because orange is kind of my color, you know. I don't know why, you know, for reasons that I don't know about. Maybe you can guess. Who knows? But yeah, that's my life story, guys. Hopefully you've enjoyed that one. I think this is probably a good place to end it. It doesn't look like there's too much on this planet, which is a shame, because it's like really interesting terrain again, and it's kind of like tropically paradisey, you know, like with the beautiful crystal clear water and stuff, and the nice orange plains. But there's no like grass or forest or trees or anything, so it's not quite perfection like the red planet we were on. But I'm sure we'll find something else in the next episode. But yeah, that's going to do it for this one, guys. If you did enjoy this video and you do enjoy my channel and the content that I make, please do remember to drop a like and a comment. It only takes a second, and that stuff helps me so much. Like when there's a video where I get quite a few likes on it early on, you would not believe how much of a difference that makes to like how far that video then reaches. Like, it's quite crazy. So yeah, do take the time to do that if you can, and if you did actually enjoy it, I appreciate it a lot. Of course, if you want to support me more than that, I've got the Patreon now. Link for that will be in the description. And super exciting thing, I've just realised, like today, in real life today on Thursday, I just made a load of merch. So you can now get your hands on some L Plays Gaming merch, some really cool hoodies, jumpers. There's a little mug in there. Like, I've got men's and women's clothing and stuff. Yeah, I'm pretty hyped about it. And that's the first time you get the chance to see my new logo design, which I've had made by Robot Boys. So yeah, go check that out. The link to the little store will be in the description as well. And if you do want to grab anything from there, that obviously supports me. And hopefully you guys find that stuff really cool, because I thought it looks pretty cool. I've got some coming for myself, so I'll probably wear some in an episode at some point soon, just to show it off, because I'm pretty pleased with it. I'm pretty pleased with how it looks. But yeah, that's enough babbling from me, guys. Hope you enjoyed this one. I'll catch you in the next one for some more No Man's Sky and our beautiful space adventures. And how beautiful they are. Take care, guys, and peace.